We're quantum jumping today. We're quantum jumping today. Hope everyone is doing well. Hope everyone is having a good, grand day. With the people who are coming on the live, and the people who are going to be watching this in the future, I want you guys to put, what is your intentions to get from this live? What are your intentions to get from this live? I'm going to be doing Akashic Records readings today. Try to do as many as I can. Now, if my son wakes up, I got to go. For as long as he sleep, y'all gonna have me for a good amount of time. So if you guys want to start requesting to come on the live, feel free. And how we're going to structure things with this Akashic Records Lives is, yes, Erin is live too. Yeah, she doing her thing, Thizzle too. So, like I was saying, how we're going to structure today's live today is we're going to do, someone said, okay, we're going to do one question. Now, if I feel called to ask you, do you have another question? I will. But we're going to keep things to one question so we can bring as many people on today. And I also want to have the intentions, have a question for today. Don't just be ready to receive, or let's not go into the energy that you want to just come on the live today. You guys should be able to see me now. Okay. Yeah, so what I was saying, because I don't know if you guys heard me or not, I want you guys to ask one question, and if I feel called to let you guys answer, I need to give you some more information, I will. And we kind of will go from there. Someone said, why would we want to quantum jump with you? I don't know. I don't know. That's a great question. Why if you're asking me this, wow. That low-key threw me off. Wow. Said, why we want to quantum jump with you? I don't know. That's a good question. That's actually a good question. You wouldn't be quantum jumping with me. You would be quantum jumping in your Akashic records, actually, if I'm being honest. So that just really threw me off. Like, dang, that's how you feeling? That's how we coming? Hey, I don't mind. I don't take it personal. So let's get into things today. Let's get into things today.
Hello.
Hello, how are you?
Good, how are you?
I'm amazing. I can't complain.
Nice.
How can I help you today?
So I have been like submerging myself in quantum jumping and what it's all about, and really starting to like feel into it more and more, and I'm looking for some advice on, I feel like I have a big mission in this world, and it's like taking those like moment by moment steps, and yeah, activating like abundance timelines to create what I'm feeling like called to create.
Do you know what you want to create yet?
I do, and I just kind of got this download a couple weeks ago, and I currently have a business that I'm running, and it feels like this new vision is like an extension of that business. So,
What is your name?
Karina Reamer,
When is your birthday?
It's August 8th. It's on the Lionsgate.
Dragon woman. You have a connection to this place called Arcturus. You are a Leo woman, but we want you to unlock and embrace your dragon aspect of you. What do I mean by that? I mean, you want to, sorry if you hear that noise in the back. Um, you want to be in the vibration of owning your full authentic self with your power, with the dragon. You have some psychic gifts. Part of you is scared of what people are going to think about you, but you cannot control that. You cannot change that. Some people might like you, some people not like you. That doesn't mean you shouldn't do what you should do. So the message for you today is to, I don't know why this message is kind of fluttery. Give me 1 second. Let me ask you a question before I say more.
Mhm.
Are you aware about your psychic abilities, or are you aware about your dreams, or where you are with that piece?
I'm aware of my psychic abilities. I've done some mediumship. I've done like readings for friends. I do a lot of like ancestral healing on myself. So I have not fully opened them up to the world. So it's been very just kind of like practicing. I took Aaron's Priestess Portal. I've been doing a lot of studying, and I'm feeling like the time is coming really soon to offer these gifts to others and kind of work with them more. So yeah.
So have you created a business with this yet?
Not yet.
Hmm. Do you have any fear of showing your capabilities?
Yes, and I'm really trying to like just do it anyway. Like I'm acknowledging the fear is present and just need to like push myself out there is how it's feeling. Like taking the first steps, practicing, doing videos, just starting is how it's feeling.
Give me 1 second. This is the first time this really happens, but I'm not really getting no information. I am not getting no information. This never happens. I don't. It's like
Interesting.
I got something and then it just went away. Um, what is going on? What is? Hmm, it's very surprising. Yeah, I am not getting like literally nothing, like anything.
Sometimes I feel like it's like I already know the answer. I feel like I get that sometimes, and they're like, "You already know. You already know what to do." And I keep asking for guidance, and it's like you innately already know, which is interesting. But I've actually had this happen before, where it's like there's no information because I already have the answers, type of thing. It's like trust yourself. I think is like what's coming through. Stumped you.
Let me ask one more time. This is what I feel intuitively. I feel what they want me to give you and what you already need to know. One, you know it. However, I think they're trying to keep your manifestation sacred right now, and it doesn't need to be said right now.
Hmm.
Because I'm never blocked, but it's like I feel like your guide's like not giving me information. Does that make sense at
This
all?
is actually funny. This is funny because I've recently gotten a message too. It's like I talk too much, you know, like I leak too much about what I'm gonna do and why I'm gonna do it and all this stuff. And recently they're like, you gotta stop. You gotta stop like telling everybody like that
That's what
part.
it is. That's what it is. That's what it is.
All right,
When
confirmation.
when you speak your dreams and your things that you're trying to do to people, it dims the frequency.
Yep, I just
It
got blocked.
dims the
Yep,
light.
I just got blocked multiple times because of that, and right away I was like, "That's why." Like I leaked it, you know. So okay, yep, confirmation.
So the message for you now is don't tell anybody you're doing what you're doing until it's already done.
That part, such confirmation. Yep.
Because this never happens. Like never happens. I'm like, why am I not getting nothing? I seen that you was a dragon, then the information just stopped. So it's for you to know, you know your power, you know what you're supposed to do. Go
Hmm.
do it.
Thank you. Yep,
All
that's
right.
it. Okay, thank you. All
No problem.
right, bye.
So before we bring somebody else on, I'm going to say this. How can I say this? Anybody that is here that does not serve my highest good or other people's highest good, you can leave. If you are here to bring in jealousy, envy, any lower vibrational energies that does not serve us all, you have to leave. No, yes, you have to leave. I'm not asking. You have to leave. It is people that needs messages. It is people that's looking for clarity on their situations. And if you're not on that vibrational frequency, go, because you're not welcome here. If you feel some type of way of what we're doing here, you don't have to be here. If you don't want to quantum jump, you don't want to move in your highest alignment, and you want to stay in lower energies, go do that. And I'm going to keep moving up and following the path to light. And anybody's here is going to do that with me. So if you want to bring any energy over here that is lower entities, lower vibrations, time for you to go. Shik ik okonik ak okum. Peace. Now, back to the live. I don't know if anybody felt some energy, but I felt some energy. So this is something that has never happened to me before, especially on a live. But I think it's a reason why this happened time. And I see that this is a deep revelation. This is a deep revelations, and I think I have to speak from this from an individual perspective. Something's been happening with me today. I've been doing a lot of creating, doing a lot of things with the Akashic records. For the people that know me on here, know that I channel the records through astrology, numerology. I do DJ, I do music. But this is something that I created myself. No one showed me this. So this is something new that has never been seen. However, my inner child been scared of people. Do people understand me? Do what I say, what I move, and the vibration I'm putting out, do it really resonate with them? And I had my higher self tells me it always resonated with you. So just do you, and the people that's right for you, the right bodies will start to come to you. But I see today someone try to come on the live and try to say some things and also try to put some energy, some frequencies on here too, to try to get me a test, to try to get me to doubt me, you see. So I can exit the live and I go back and I go back into the old insecure me. So you see how we're doing alchemy in real time, you see. Someone said, why you question yourself? I wouldn't say I'm questioning myself. It's just when you're doing something and you want to be in integrity, you want to be very intentional of what you're giving to people. That's what I would say that I'm going through. I wouldn't say I'm questioning myself. No, I'm not doubting myself. I wouldn't show up if I was. So the point that I want to get back into is when you're moving to a new level, when you're moving to a new step, when you move into a new level of your power, it's always going to be someone around you that try to test you. So why am I saying this right now? Because some of you probably going through this right now, or it would not come up while we are in this field right now. So if you are questioning yourself, move, flow, act before you fully understand where to go. It might be scary. You might be feel like you come into an unfamiliar you, a you that you do not know. But that doesn't mean not to be you. That doesn't mean not to show up. You don't have to be perfect. I felt like I had to be perfect. I have to be at the right setting, right time to do the live. It got to be very professional. I have to look like this. I have to be able to talk like this. And if I'm not talking like this, they might be judging me. Then I'm not going to do this. I'm not going to do this. I'm not going to own my power. But this is me showing up for me and saying to myself, we're good. We going to keep doing this. We going to keep flowing. We going to keep bringing these codes. We going to keep bringing these downloads from the sky, from the Akash. And we going to do it shy, nice, integrity, because that's how we show up for ourselves, but that's how we show up for other people too. You don't always have to be doing things right. You just need to stay aligned to the light. You see, it's people, it's teachers that even question themselves too. That have the other polarity trying to create that doubt from you. Even with my laptop today, when I put my phone on the laptop, it starts to glitch too. And I know something with me and my wife were just doing something last night to shift us to a different quantum jump. And I know it's doing something to my body. Then I see the other side and what they're trying to do to me. I see it. And it's not just being the energy of separation, you see. But when you are dangerous, you need to see all polarities. You need to see all transmissions. You need to see all dimensions, you see. Because they will try to put doubt in your mind so you do not show your light, you see. This was not planned. You see? 33 people on the live right now. Joshua, Mary Magdalene, Christ timeline coming into this reality. You see? The shit is really that deep. I'm going to say another truth that needs to be said at this moment, in this space, in this time, before I bring somebody else on this live. Some of you guys have dark things about yourselves. And when I say these dark things, I'm not saying that it's bad, but it's yourself. Some of you guys listen to certain music that it does something to you of war. Some of you guys have an energy about you that you have a hawk energy about you. That if you go there, it will be really dangerous. But that doesn't mean that it's bad. You see? That part of you, it's also you. It's not dark. It's not bad. It's your protector you. Your higher universal warrior you. And we all need to align to this. We all need to have this. We all need to do this. Own this. Embody this. Because when people think you're so nice and you're so sweet, they're gonna try you. And they can try, but they will lose. This is the vibration you need to own. This is the vibration you need to have. This is how you own your kingship, your queenship, your God-like essence in the flesh. Just because we access the records, oh, we got peace and light in all directions. And if that means we got to go to war for the peace and light, that's what we do. That's what we live for, because we always going to fight for Christ. Same for you. This is crazy how these things is opening up. This is happening in this real time on 12:57 Pacific time. But we always going to stay aligned. We're always going to see these tests, but we always going to move forward because we know the game of life. We know we're going to go through challenges. We know we're on a mission. We know we got purpose. So we're going to keep moving forward as we should. Let's do this. Okay, I don't think she got it, so we're going to bring somebody else on.
Hi. I wasn't
Hello.
ready. I wasn't ready for this.
Well, you're here. How you doing?
Thank you. Good. I'm all blushing.
I'm blushing with you. How you doing?
I'm good. I'm good. How are you?
I'm swell. I can't complain. How can I help you today?
I just wanted to get some clarity, if I could,
Okay.
on finances and also on energy work that I'm doing. So I do Reiki, and I'm also learning a new modality of energy healing with the nervous system. And I just wanted to see if that would be a profitable avenue for me to start venturing into.
Oh, your inner child. Your inner child is scared that she might fail. Your inner
Always.
child. Your inner child is scared that she might get some rejections. But this is what we're going to tell your inner child. If you're in your highest alignment, it brings you joy, and you follow people or you follow the blueprint of people who already done what you have done, and you look at the experiment, the science of it, and how it brings people to a solution, there's no way you cannot fail.
Okay.
You might go through trials and tribulations, but there's no way you will fail. So we're telling your inner child it is okay to mess up. You just have to keep moving, and everything is going to figure out within itself. So this is what the inner child needs to know deeply. But I also want to let you know what you're doing is going to help people to unlock another level of their channeling capabilities, because the nervous system is everything. It's the tree of life. So if you clear the trauma, that release the fear, all the experience that people have went through from motherly lineage, fatherly lineage, different past life, you clear that. That unlocks their memory. That unlocks their peace. That unlocks their self-regulation system. Does this make sense and does this resonate with you?
Absolutely. Mm.
So in system, the system works. You got this, but you need to trust yourself more than anybody else.
Okay. Thank you.
Does this make sense?
Absolutely.
All
Yeah.
right. That's what I have for
I
you.
appreciate it. Thank you so much.
All right.
Bye.
Great. Let's bring someone else on.
Oh God, that's perfect timing. Hello.
Hello,
I,
how are
I,
you?
good. Can you hear me? Okay.
Yes, I can. I,
I'm on the water right
I
now.
feel the vibrations. Oh, yeah, I feel the
So,
vibrations.
man. So I do have a question, but I have to say the last time. First of all, how are you? How's it
I'm
going?
swell. I'm doing good. Can't complain. I'm abundant.
Good. Exactly. Exactly. So since we last spoke, it was about music, and I was like, do I follow music or do I keep building this app? And the record showed you that I needed to pursue music. The longest story short from before, I basically took a chance and followed Source, walked to the airport, got a free ticket, ended up in Costa Rica. I've been here for just over 4 months, and I did what they said. I took music seriously, and now I've been able to support myself out here just solely on my voice, and it's been incredible. I've gotten everything that I've wanted, and now I'm at this point where I keep seeing crossroad messaging every, like, the waves. It'll be 3 waves and then one of them will get cut, or I'm walking and I see X's on stuff, or I'm walking and I see trees forming across, and I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Thanks, y'all. And so I'm just trying to, gain some clarity now that I got a Reiki attunement, and they were like, the real abundance comes in when you start to use your voice, not just for money, but just for the joy of it again. And so I'm just curious on this crossroads messaging, and, if there's something I should be doing that I'm not doing, like, yeah, just more guidance on the direction I'm going.
Where do you say you in Costa Rica?
Uh-huh.
Where you from?
I'm from the States. I'm from all over. I'm from Richmond, California originally. I went to spend some time in Denver, Colorado. I came to Costa Rica from just outside Washington, D.C. I've lived all over the place. I move a lot.
When's your birthday?
October 8th,
Okay.
97. Yeah.
Okay. This is what the X is trying to get you to see deeply. I'm able to access your records and I'm starting to see it in a book, and it's really, really deep. The message that I gave you in the past shifted you into this quantum jump, shifted you into this reality.
Hell
And
yeah.
now you're seeing the fruit, you're seeing the fruition of it in real time.
Yeah.
This is the chapter 2 that you need to know in real time. You need to open up your voice. You need to tell people about your experience. You need to bring those in words. You need to bring this to singing.
Man.
You need to
Yeah.
bring this to content creating. You do it in different things. Give people the messages. They're going to be activated because you come from a place where in America, some people never even left America, you see?
Yeah.
So you telling people the wisdom and experience, the science, your wisdom, because you're actually living it, is going to get people to see a different them. to activate a different version of them. This is
Yeah.
going to get people to cry. This is going to get people to enlighten, be in their deepest influential in their vibrational frequency. This is
Mm.
what you're supposed to do. So your voice is the key, because joy is the key. So
Yeah.
anytime you speak, you're going to bring that joy frequency out to people, and that's going to activate people like body. So keep
Mm.
speaking, keep creating content. The overload of content in different avenues, even if you do meditations with it too.
Yeah. All right. That's been
This is
pulling
going
at
to
me.
bring the infinite abundance where you making money in your sleep and money's
Yeah.
just a thing. That's what you're going to. This is the wealth that you
Mm-hmm.
always knew. You're
Right.
in the timeline and you're experiencing it right now, vibrationally. So materially, it's about to come through.
Yeah. That's that's hitting. And so I have over 2 years of content just sitting. I've been gaining like filming content, gaining like just a huge backlog, but something in me has kept me from posting everything. And for weeks, something has been like, just post that shit. Like literally just post that shit. And I haven't. And so that's a word too, for sure.
It's part of what Adewale has went through today. Adewale got on the live, someone was coming with some energy,
Uh-huh.
and they was testing Adewale. Then the ripple effect came. You helped people to see the
Hmm.
things that we gave you today jumped you to where you're at today.
Yeah.
So it's all part of the puzzle pieces of what people need to see of how we can all quantum jump our reality if we just listen to the messages.
Yeah.
You see? So with you, the reason why you were scared to create bring the content, because it's an effect of what it's going to do when people see you in your power. It's not the fear of the power, it's the effect people see or get
Mm.
from you when other people see that power. That's been the fear, because in different lifetimes of you,
Mm.
you were killed for
Mm.
that power, for that joy, because they wanted to put you at a controlled state, a lower state of your being.
Mm.
Does this make sense? Does this
It
resonate to you?
does. It does. It does.
So now we need to bring that to people, because people need to see that we can access this light frequency, because some people are lost. Palestine.
Yeah.
So we need to bring light out to multiple people. If we do not do that, it's going to be harder for other people. But if we
Mm.
do our role, it unlocks their light to other people around the
Yeah.
world.
Yeah.
So you see
Yeah.
why you need to post that content.
Yeah. 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 I do.
Because people need to see this joy. Because some people are sad. Some people are depressed. Some people's like, what the fuck? This is hell. So we need to activate our heaven state to help them to access their heaven state. Because some people just need to be exposed to it. They need to see it, and then they unlocks within them.
Mm-hmm.
Making sense?
Yeah. Yeah.
We'll
Yeah.
speak soon. This
It's
ain't gonna
it
be the
for
last
sure.
meeting, but you got
For
this.
sure. For
I'm
sure.
proud of you.
Thank you. Thank you. Peace, peace.
Do not shoot the messenger. Listen to the message, because the messenger might be giving you a seed to help you to grow the tree. And once you have unlocked your tree, the leaves, money in all aspects you see it in real time. So if you want to quantum jump in real time, let's go. We got the codes. We got the Morpheus code. You want to unlock the dream? Let's go.
Hey. Oh
There she
wow.
go.
Adewale.
How you
This is
doing?
insane because I really didn't know I was going to get on today, but I really had to ask you a follow-up question. I spoke to you last year on live, and I was stuck between do I start a holistic business or do I do my vintage reselling business that I've been doing? And you told me at that moment to follow my highest excitement. So I went with my vintage business. I opened up a store in Dumbo, Brooklyn, and it's been doing really, really good since I've done that. But I'm on this live today because I recently did a quantum hypnosis reading, um, a, a channeling session, and she said she bought two energies in, and one was like my higher self, and one was like a future timeline. And I just wanted to maybe have some confirmation on that. She told me what my galactic origin was, and I wanted to know like if you knew what that is.
What did she say what it was?
Archerian.
This is correct. Arcturus is the aspect of you that understand technology and to understand how to build civilization corporations and to understand graphic design. So in this time, this is why you're building the vintage. You follow your highest excitement because you're supposed to bring in a new blueprint. The Arcturus, they're the ones who are very advanced in technology. They also are connected to this planet called Uranus, which is rulership in astrology, Aquarius. So this Arcturus aspect of you is the future you talking to you to helping you of what you're supposed to do because you already done it. So this Arcturus you, what they want you to do so you can tap in consciously in your dreams. Tap in the question, say, you can just say whatever question it is. Hey, I need to know this. Can you give me information, synchronicities about this? Have the dream. Wake up, voice memo, write it down. Then you're going to have a lot of data and it's going to tell you all the dots of what you need to know, and how you need to flow. But this Arturian aspect wants you to start talking to it in your dreams. Because when you go to sleep, this is when your subconscious is fully open, and that's when you're going to get that full information.
Okay.
Does this
Okay.
resonate?
It does resonate. Because I've been trying to figure out like how do I um like navigate this? Because I'm hearing star seed and another thing, high priestess. I'm just like what does all this mean? You know?
So what this all means, and this going to resonate for other people who's on this live too. So a lot of us is getting connected to our star being, our star origin, the star seeds, the Arcturus, the Orion, the Lemurian, the Andromedan, these type of aspects, Palladian, because we need to know these aspects because it's going to be a time within the next 10 years that it might be some other beings here. So we don't understand our other beings. Why would you think these other beings will make appearance here? We're going through a different level of evolution as a human species. So since we're going through a different evolution and a different advancement, we need to know these other aspects so we can connect with it now. So when that happens, our mind doesn't go into an energy of like, oh my God, this is real.
Right.
Yes, it is real.
Right.
Star Wars,
Right.
like the science fiction movies, those science fiction movies are going to be a scientific fact. So we need to see these things as real because it already exists. So us understanding these pieces of the priestess, of these other aspects, is going to help us to unlock a full aspect in our human version of this.
Okay.
Does this make
Okay.
sense?
Yes, it does. Okay.
So if you're drawn to movies like Avatar, if you want to watch Avatar, a lot of that's about Arcturus because they're
Okay.
blue beings.
That was
So if
always
you,
a good. I always loved that movie. I always really loved that movie. Like
but another part of you that they say you need to know is Anunnaki.
yes, that's interesting because you mentioned that last time as well. So and like that's interesting.
Anunnaki. They're really big with sacred geometry. The Anunnaki, they got some deep connection to Antarctica.
Okay.
And Antarctica is a place where they say they got a lot of snow, right? A lot of
Right.
cold stuff there, right?
Right.
But let's say it's something else that's there.
Mm.
Let's say something else is there.
Okay.
Maybe it's the Anunnakis. Maybe
Okay.
it's the Anunnakis.
Okay.
Give me 1 second. Hey, how are you? Sorry, I thought I didn't know it was going to be here. All right. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, she didn't let me know. Sorry about that. Oh well, he would just. I get. He probably is hungry right now. But yeah, he would just sleep for about 45 minutes. If you need anything, let me know. All right. Sorry about that.
Okay.
So you, before we close this out, let me just kind of get more in tune with this again. Do you feel connected to lions at all?
Not no, not really.
Do you like black cats?
I wouldn't say I like black cats, but every time I see one like outside, I'm always like, we're always staring each other down. Like
Okay.
there is a connection. Like we're always like literally staring each other down.
Yes, it's the reason why I'm asking this because when you see black cats, always be aware of what you're thinking about when you see that black cat because it's almost like how can I say it? It's something of a portal that's always open when you see a black cat. It's always
Okay.
a dimension that's around you when you see a black cat. Because
Okay.
when you see black cats, it's connected to something that happened to you when you lived in what place is this again? Morocco. You lived in Morocco, Africa, in a different lifetime, and this is when you was a deep studier of melanin.
Hmm.
You understood chemistry, you understood science, numerology, these types of things. So all these things of what you accessed then and what you're accessing with this Arturius, this is what's going to come through with you right now.
Okay.
Does this make sense?
That does make sense because right now I am into science. I am in right now I started this thing where I do numerology readings and I've been really
Hmm.
good at doing that. But also like heavy into science, heavy into quantum, like very heavy into that. I read a lot on about quantum. I seem to understand it in a way where I can translate it for others to bring in a more practical way. I find that that's something I'm really good at doing and connecting quantum with spirituality in the sense of like what Jesus and Buddha taught. I'm able to make the correlations for people to get that in those messages easy.
You got some codes, Missy. I want to say this. Listen, before I say some things, if you want to go deeper, we should do a reading because some of this stuff should not be told here, if I'm
Okay.
being honest.
Okay.
Yeah, I want to keep that information sacred. However, if you ever feel called to build like an institute, like a school, healing center,
Yeah.
what you're doing now is connected to that
Okay.
piece.
Got it.
Does that make sense?
It does make sense.
So you are not doing anything that is small. You're doing some things that's very, very massive. That's going to be able to help a lot of people with their ascension process. So keep doing what you're doing. And if you
I,
want some more information,
what,
message me on here
okay.
or email me and we'll go from there.
Okay. All right. Because that is a line because I sent in, I had an idea to create a show, and the show was called On This Path. And it was to show, like, if you think you're having an awakening, like, this could possibly be what it looks like. And it was to show the process and the steps and things that I've been going through and to record it and document it in real time. Because I don't see any shows talking about light language, source code, any of this stuff. Like, literally, like, real reality shows that show you in real time what this looks like. So I scripted the whole first season and sent it to a director. So that's what I'm working on right now. Thank you.
Do you speak light language?
No. I think when I was younger, I think I used to speak light language when I was younger. Because when I hear Archerian light language, I'm like, I was saying things like that when I was younger. And my daughter as well. She used to speak like that.
You're going to be speaking it again,
Okay.
and you're going to be able to translate it too.
Okay. All right.
So, have you ever heard of a person named Robert Monroe?
Yes.
You're
I,
creating something like that.
wow. I do his meditations.
It's the reason why, because you're creating your own.
Mm, okay.
So this is, I have more information with that, but I want to keep that sacred
All right.
to
I'm
you.
going to DM you and not hold up the line anymore so someone else can
You,
get a
you
chance to come on
this
here.
was needed because there's other people that's kind of doing some things too like this. So this was needed. No
Okay.
reason to say sorry.
All right. Thank you.
No problem.
All right. Bye.
Some of you guys who's on this live or seeing this in the future, and I'm talking to these people, you're here to bring in new systems. You're here to bring in new corporations, new advancements of technology, new levels of consciousness. Some of you guys are going to be doctors. Some of you are akashic doctors. If this is you, if this is something that resonates with you, this is something that's deep, you feeling that you're having goosebumps, something's opened up in your heart, this is you. In the next 4 years, a lot of things are going to shift. A lot of things are going to change. What is this change? What is this change is Adewale talking about? What is Akashic Doctors? Let's go into this deeply. Akashic is the sky. Some of you guys know things. Some of you know when you see something, how a person's tongue is, or somebody's teeth, or something's going on in their face, you can see their sickness. Some of you know that you're very connected to chemistry. Some of you know that you have deep levels of healing. So what does that mean? You're here to bring in the new healing, the new ascension, the new journey of heaven on earth. It's going to be people that need help. It's going to be people that need to understand starseed origins, because there's going to be a time that is going to be other beings here in real time. And some of them are already here. Some of them are already underwater. Some of them are right by you. You just can't see them with your mind's eye, but you feel them by you. But it's going to be a time that our eye is going to be able to see those beings that's by us. So this is what I mean, that we are going to a different level of our species. For some people, oh, this is so woo-woo. Hey, don't knock the woo-woo, because the woo-woo ain't going nowhere. It's not going nowhere. Since 1980s, we've been giving you guys science fiction movies that's going to be a scientific fact about what is opening up or what is happening and what is coming through. Man in Black, Galactic Federation, Matrix, Star Wars, Sinners. It's a lot more movies. Avengers, Marvel, X-Men, Dragon Ball Z, anime. Because animation is the first creation. Animation is the first creation, which is the inner child, which is the three, which is the triangle. That's the DC, divine creation. In different realms, who you think rule? It's the inner childs. It's the baby genius. You see? Because they're pure source. And in different realms, they have their full brain development. Someone said it too. Lucy, Limitless, movie, Inception, Interstellar. When are you guys going to see the blueprints? The blueprints. The blueprints. The blueprints. Movies, TVs are information blueprints. The Akashic, movies, past, present, future. Hypnosis. 3, 2, 1. This is what this is. This is what we need to understand. If you're not in the child, you're not in the full divine golden child. You cannot fully align to your highest new earth because you're still wounded in the heart. If you're wounded in the heart, you're going to go through karmatic loops until you heal, you release, and bring in the compassion and bring in the joy and move in full sovereignty. Law of one, one for all. This is the time for that deeply. So listen to the kids. Listen to your inner kid. They have the codes because that's the creation of everything. If this is making sense, you're following what we're putting down. Say, I see. Someone said they wish they knew about numbers and sacred geometry. So let's touch on this. Sacred geometry is the creation of all life. Sacred geometry is how the pyramids was built. Sacred geometry is what the law of nature is. Everything is a sacred geometry symbols. Everything is symbols. Everything is symbols. Everything is signs. 128. New beginning in real time on the 28th. Everything is a synchronicity. Everything is a time. This is why matrix have the 1 to 0. You see, everything's a code. Everything's a codex. You are a code, but you need to understand your code. What is your role from your code? You guys say you wanted to quantum jump. We quantum jumping. What is your code? If you're working a job that is harnessing off your energy, that's draining you, that is not your highest alignment. This is not me saying don't have a job. I'm encouraging you guys. Some of you guys need a job. However, when you are doing something that does not feel like a job, but you're creating so much money and you have to worry about money, it's just always flowing, it's happening in your sleep, that's when you know you are in the full passion. You are in the full joy. You are in the full alignment. 28, it's a wealth number. This is why people like to do things with on the 28th. This is why people like to post albums on the 20. It's a wealth number. This is why when you turn 28, something drastically happened to you in this reality, no matter if you're making money or not. Because 28 is a wealth number. 2 plus 8, that's 10. That's 1. That's a new beginning. That's a new path. You see, I want to give you these codes of these numbers in sacred geometry because the 5 sacred geometry symbols of everything of what they even showed us in the movie Avengers with Thanos. Why do every single sacred geometry symbol simplify to 9? And this is also the year of 9. This is the year of 9. We're about to move into a new path. This is what you guys need to know so you guys stay aligned. Follow your passion. Follow your purpose. Get in tune to your inner child. You get in tune with your inner child. You become your golden child. You create with your imagination. You create with joy and you feel it. And that's the secret. It's the feeling. And you bring the emotion of it and you bring it into a vibration of material matter. You're going to see it open up in fruition. Some of you are connected to 9 because 9 is 1 through 9. 9 is completion. 9 is the secret of the 369. 9 is Sagittarius. That's truth. That's revelations. That's philosophy. That's higher education. That also rules the hips. So this is why if you're a woman, you need to shake the booty. You need to rock the hips, to rock the root, to get it out your body, to release the instability, the survival. Sagittarius also Orion, which is the O, which is the 9, which is the Ori. You see how everything's synchronized, you see? Someone said 828. 828, that's a wealth number, you see. I even lived at an address 8828. It's not a coincidence, you see. The movie, I mean, not the show, and you guys go watch it if you haven't. Manifests. Manifests. Watch the show. Manifests. And you're going to see that the flight was 828. And they went down a plane and they went down a storm. And after they stormed, they was 5 years in the future. And then if you keep watching, you're going to see that they talking about those ones, those chosen ones, the 144 ones, and they all was getting messages. They all had synchronicities, and they was all connected. And you see, even there was some also Christian, and they was following the Bible too. But they was tapped in too. But they was tapped into a different energy too. They were talking about Noah's Ark. They was talking about lava, volcanoes. You see the synchronicities. So for the person who said at the beginning, why would you want to quantum jump with me? It ain't me. It's Akashic Records that works with me. Some of you guys are probably saying, what are you guys talking about? It's someone who came on here and say, why we want to quantum jump with you? Like, yo, that's how you know you are a vampire. You see, because we're not manifesting that type of thing. We're manifesting different things. It says a lot about a person's character. When everyone's here, we're trying to line to the light. We're trying to line to our highest purpose. We're trying to be self-regulated. And people want to dim your light. You see how the devil works. It works through people. It works through people. It can work through your family too. So when you in your highest alignment, you in your highest joy, you in your highest passion, and you see people trying to dim your light, and it's Leo season, you do that little meme where it said bop, you bop. When they trying to dim your bop, bop. No, I'm saying in my light. My Leo rules my ninth house. Bop. No. This is where we stand. We stand in the shine. We staying in the heart. We staying divine aligned. You know what I mean? So be connected to numbers. Be connected to sacred geometry. Be connected to these codes. Be connected to these flows. And also see the Mr. Smiths and bop the Mr. Smiths. When you see Mr. Smith, bop. You acknowledge Mr. Smith. Bop. Bop. Not you get mad at Mr. Smith, because when you get mad at Mr. Smith harness your energy. This is very important. This is the code. When you get mad at Mr. Smith harness off your energy. So you see how I ain't mad? I'm at alchemy. We enjoy and we bop, 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 bop. That's what we doing. Uh-uh. Don't come over here with that. Uh-uh. Acabadabra, bomb. Shazam, bomb. You gotta go. You feel? So this is how I want you guys to move in your highest light. You move in your Harry Potter in real life. And you're going to see the wizardly codes that start to open up inside of you. And you're going to open up that charm like that TV show. You see? So let's get back onto it. We finna bring some more people on the live to quantum jump in real time. Who we bringing on? Who we bringing? Who we bringing on? I don't know if he got on. Gonna bring somebody else on to keep the flow. Oh, then he here? He here? He here?
Hello, hello. Oh, my. Hello, hello, hello.
Hello, hello, hello. How are you doing, my brother?
I am good, and yourself?
I'm doing amazing. Can't complain, my guy.
That's good.
How can I help you today?
I just got two quick questions. I just needed some clarity. I have two business two business ideas. I'm hearing an echo. Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Yeah. I have two business ideas that I need some clarification on. I need just some clarity to know which one to fully focus on, because I feel drawn to both of them. So I just wanted to know which one to prioritize at this time.
Which one feels more efficient?
Um, I have this fashion idea that I want to put in action. I feel drawn to that one, but I equally feel drawn to as well. It's a transportation business that I wanted to do in Africa.
Do the first one first. The second one is more of the generational family business for you. That's not something you have to do right now. What I feel more momentum on is the first one, but the second one, you're gonna circle back to it. So you're gonna
Perfect,
eventually do both. But the fashion, that's the first one.
perfect. Okay. The second question I have, I needed some clarity in regard to the marriage. Yeah, I just wanted to.
This is funny. This is funny. So are you married? Correct?
Yeah, I'm married, but we're kind of separated right now. Yeah,
So you want to see if she's the one? Is it worth your time?
yeah,
Correct.
yeah.
Do she expand you?
No, she does. She does not.
Do you feel like it's more of a job?
Yeah, it feels heavy because I recently started undergoing sort of some awakening symptoms. And when I'll do like meditation around her, you'll feel like she'll be sort of like shaming that. What is that you're doing and stuff like that? Because she's more of a religion. She's a Christian. So whenever I'll do stuff like meditation or stuff like that, so it's something that she won't really vibe with.
Be honest with you, my friend. I think you should move forward.
Yeah.
I think you should move forward. I think this is what I'm seeing and this is what I sense. You are a very kind-hearted, driven man that knows what he wants and know what he wants to do. If anyone that makes that man feel like he can't be him full self, he will be very resentful as a man, and I don't want that for you as a man. So what I want to give you is I think you should move forward. I think you should follow what you were doing. You follow your meditation. You follow the things you need to do in your business. And that woman, you're going to see her. You're going to feel her. And you're going to be like, wow. And then she going to say some things of like, oh, I do that too. And you like, what? And I actually do this. Hold up. What? You going to, what? That's what you're going to do. So what I want to tell you is anyone that you're not sold on, that you will fight for them, that is not the person for you. But you feel like you always got to fight them,
Yeah.
that is not the person for you.
Like a war. Like a war.
Karmatic relationship. I'm not the person going to tell you who to be with, but I will tell you if the person, you should be with a person you will fight for, but not fight with all the time. No. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Peace. That is not your person.
Perfect. Yeah, I have two potentials that I was considering. One is right here in Canada, another one is in Africa. I sort of don't know which one to to go with.
Follow your highest alignment. Follow your joy.
Yeah,
If it's a fuck yes, move forward. If it's a fuck no, no. Enjoy. Just
perfect,
enjoy, and you'll see.
perfect. Thank you so much, my brother.
No problem. It was good to have you on.
Thank you.
Love to see love. Love to see love. Let's see. I need to talk to this person. Hmm.
Hello.
Hello, how are you?
Good. How are you doing?
I'm amazing. I can't complain.
Beautiful, beautiful. So, I guess my first question is um, I've been getting a lot of guidance about different gridwork missions. I've been doing gridwork for a couple of years now,
Mhm.
other countries, and then mostly on the East Coast, which is where I'm based. Um, and I'm wondering if you can sort of tune into my specific role in Washington, D.C. I feel like I was placed here, you know? And so I'm wondering if you can tune in to the mission around the grids in DC.
You speak a light language,
Yes,
light codes.
yes.
When's your birthday?
April 13th,
Love that date.
13, baby.
Okay. So we have some very significant messages for you. You are a galactic commander. You are a galactic teacher. You're here to bring the light prisms down here on Earth. So it's a lot of distortion in Washington, D.C. And you're bringing the light codes to bring in the new sea, the Atlantis. You're helping to bring in new Atlantis. So these are the codes you're bringing in. You have also a dolphin aspect of you, and this dolphin aspect of you is the light language that you speak. So you are a deep healer. So Washington D.C. needs some clearing and some healing. You're going to probably be there. Probably, did you move there?
I've lived in this area most of my life.
You're not going to always be there, but you're going to build something there.
Mm,
You don't want me to tell you what that is because of who
yeah.
potentially listening, but you're going to build some things there. It's part of, wow, you have a very powerful Akashic channel. Wow. You have a lot of technology. You got a lot of codes. You work underwater. Okay, they're telling me to tell you this because you're very tapped in. You need to start working with Atlantic, not always Atlantis.
Mm,
Atlantic is a different place that got some codes that Atlantis do not have. So biolocations to Atlantic, drain space, bring those codes, DC.
mm.
Does this resonate to your soul?
Yes. Thank you, brother.
This is not going to be our last meeting. You have, it's some land one day we'll be going to together. You will see. But you are a person that might be on stages bringing light codes to other people in concerts. This is probably something that you've seen before too. This
Yes.
is confirmation for you.
Thank you.
What I have for you.
Thank you so much, brother.
That woman got some codes. She got some codes. She got some codes. Let's bring some other people on here. Shukukunia. Hey, hey, hey. We got some commanders in here today. We got some master teachers here today. We got some galactic historians here today. We got some powerful people here today. Because we quantum jumping. It's time to quantum jump. I don't care if you're homeless. I don't care if you don't feel like you're stuck. If you on this live and you want to quantum jump, listen to these messages. Listen to these codes. Some of this stuff, you might not even understand it logically. But if you're feeling it in your body, it's doing something to your soul. I want to open up something for you guys that you guys need to know. Listen to your heart when you listen to people who speak light language. Do not listen with your mind. Listen with your heart. Because the heart is never going to lie to you. Person we're going to bring on the live, they're not coming. So we're going to bring somebody else here at this time. Let's bring her on. 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 Some of you guys' minds are expanded right now. Auras are expanded right now. Throat is being expanded right now. Heart is being expanded right now. Solar is being expanded right now. While you guys are on this live, because we activating, we bringing that light consciousness here in real time. The other person is not coming on the live either, but we still going to be activating these codes in real time, no matter if someone is here. So we're gonna bring somebody else on. If you're requested to be on a live, just make sure you are present in this time.
What's up? What's up?
New York.
Yeah. What's going on? First of all, this is way overdue. You had to take a sip because oh my goodness. It's been like, okay, so I know you remember me. We had a couple sessions and like lately, I feel like I went TikTok viral, but like in the neighborhood where my business is in. So like I did a video like just saying like, hey, like I do facials and stuff like that. It was like just me like being seen, which I felt like I didn't really do it like that before. So I'm doing it now in a different place. Like mentally, I'm in a different space where I'm like, you know what? Like, why not be seen? Just what you gonna lose? Like, however they receive you is however they receive you. So like, I got so I got such a good response from the general like neighborhood and people just supporting my business. And it's been really good lately. Um,
Monies, money.
it's getting there. It's getting there. It's getting there. hmm I'm getting like more bookings, more inquiries. Um,
Ship.
I'm I can't even talk about that on here. I'm gonna have to book you for that one.
What's all?
Yeah, yeah.
What's your
But
question?
my question is, I'm here, I'm in this place. I feel like I'm like, okay, I'm excited about this, but then I'm also like, I guess I feel like nervous at the same time. Like I'm just like, I did my vision board like you told me to, and I had put on there the TikTok viral, like a picture of just TikTok likes and stuff like that. And I'm like, oh shoot, I'm like this is happening. And I think I just feel like, oh shit, like what's about to happen next? Like you manifest stuff, but when it comes, it's like, oh shoot, it's happening. So yeah, I'm nervous. I'm nervous. I'm just like, just give me some words. Like,
So I got you. I got you. I got you, D. It's good to see you again. I'm happy that you followed the wisdom and the things are making you quantum jump in real time. But what I want to give you in this time is your inner child. Your inner child is going to a different expansion of being seen, but it feels unfamiliar in
mhm,
this way. So your inner child's like,
mhm,
so what you gotta do to your inner child is, mother, father, yo, we all right, B? We good. We got this. You're a little nervous.
mhm,
Ain't been seen like this in this type of way, but you good. Just know that you've done this before.
yeah,
Done this before. You already seen this. You seen this right now. You already seen this before. So yeah, it might feel unfamiliar, but in your body, just own it. Just
mhm,
own it. And just breathe. And just watch it like a movie.
mhm,
Because your inner child was like, I want to know the Z. No, you don't gotta know the Z, man.
mhm,
We be in the A, be in the B. Don't even be worrying about C. Worry
yeah,
about the A, be in the B. And follow the flow, follow the sense. Your sense tell you to go that way, go that way. It tell you to talk to that person, talk to that person. It tell you
mhm,
this, do it, and just
mhm,
move. Right now, you in your flow.
yeah,
Now, since you in your flow, just follow the flow. Part of you want to be in a line like, oh my God. Nah,
uh-huh,
be in it. Be in it. Just be in it. Like when you dancing and you just in it, just don't be like, oh how am I doing this? Just be in it.
yeah,
Just
yeah.
be in it. And then that's when people feel, they sense, hold up, she got some codes. And then you're gonna attract the right people that you need to activate.
And that's another thing too. I feel like because I did like an event yesterday, and I feel like every single person that I met, or even anybody that booked me from TikTok, I feel like everybody was so aligned with me. I'm just like this person like came from like because I'm from Trinidad. This person like yeah I'm from Trinidad too, or it's just like everybody was so, I was so, like they were meant to meet me.
You are in your highest alignment. You're now seeing everything's going to be synchronicity. Everything, the people you
Mm-hmm.
meet when you go to the store, if you miss the light, all of it is by alignment. But if you watch like why, that's when you get into the resistance to being
Yeah.
the path of the least. Follow the flow.
Mm-hmm.
Follow the undeniable, unlike I have to go this way. I have to do this.
Mm-hmm.
That you gonna always be in the walk of knowing. Not saying
Mm-hmm.
know everything, but you will be in your walk of knowing. And that's
Right.
where you wanna be.
Okay.
You got this.
Mm-hmm.
But what I'm gonna tell you, I know we're gonna talk, but 6 months.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. All right.
Just focus,
Mm-hmm.
focus on the vision. Six
Mm-hmm.
months. Let me straight.
I felt that though. Yeah. Thank you, Adewale.
What's up?
Appreciate you.
Man, I be having to get my culture people right, Trinidad people right, getting them right, getting them divine aligned in real life. Hey, she got some codes too. She got some codes too. I'm gonna bring another person on because I need to talk to this person.
Hi.
There she go. Hey, 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 how you doing?
Oh my God. I'm in the kitchen and I'm like, let me just sit the phone down. And then it got quiet. Hi. I don't know if you remember doing a reading with me. I'm sorry.
I said I do. We did the 30-day.
Okay.
Boom.
Yeah.
Email. Yep.
Really- oh my goodness. Okay. So my inner child was the thing that we really talked about the most because I remember you telling me how my inner child was screaming for release. And I felt that. And you told me to listen to music that made me cry. That's no problem. It doesn't take much for me to cry. I knew that there was some issues with my inner child. And we spoke about me doing a podcast where I told you I wanted to start just kind of really being raw and real and telling my true story when it comes to like being violated and being bullied and just all of these things that people don't want to talk about. And so I started the podcast. I've recorded 3 episodes, but I've only posted 2. I've had the third episode on my phone. It's like 25 minutes long, and I'm really, really opening up about being bullied. And there's a fear there of posting it. And I think I don't really know where the fear comes from. We spoke about how I don't have a problem talking about the hard things and I'm not afraid to do that. And so I just wanted to know if you could give me some clarity on that podcast idea because I'm like, should I just focus on that? Because I'm also a health coach and I'm very passionate about cooking. I remember we spoke about that and being passionate about cooking and showing people how to keep it simple when it comes to their health and wellness. And so I was really just wondering, like, because what I realized after trying to be seen, because you and Aaron have been lately talking a lot about don't be afraid to be seen. This is the time that we're in, like, do the work. And so I've set my podcast space up and I'm still just kind of straddling the fence on like which one I should focus on because they take 2 different energies, being in the kitchen and preparing the meals and getting the ingredients. That's one thing, which I also have fun with. But the other one, it doesn't take as much effort as just sitting in front of the camera, but telling my true raw story that feels heavy. And so, yeah, I just wanted some guidance on that. And I also remember telling you how I met a guy who I thought we were going to date. And once he found out my idea about the podcast, he left me alone. He revealed to me the reasons why, because of things that he had gone through. But yeah, I'm having hesitancy, so I just don't know.
Because it's your biggest vulnerability, and you don't know the effect of what that's going to do. That it rocks your inner child because that's your biggest vulnerability. But your biggest vulnerability is your full authentic ability that people needs to hear, people needs to see, because somebody, some way, somehow is going through what you're going through, but they don't got the courage. But hearing your story opens something inside of them. I'm gonna give you an example. One of my videos on that I posted here on my Instagram, I posted me doing light language, me doing my light codes. Now that's something I do at the crib. I don't really show that. Me showing that I went viral. Me showing that is bringing a whole different tier of people to me. But it also did something to my inner child, because I was scared that people was going to think I was a demon. I was scared of thinking people was going to say that it was fake. I was scared of people maybe thinking that I was too woo-woo. But the comments of people saying like, yo, this is something I've been doing as a kid. Yo, this is something that I really need to see. Yo, you are tapping in. That's what I'm talking about. That brought a different light of my inner child of like, you know what? I'm doing the right thing. That's the same thing that you need to do for yourself, and put this stuff out for other people, because some people do not have the courage to speak. That they need someone who went through their story that they didn't know, and it helped them to move through their story. Everybody got a person that's supposed to help them. And you are a person that's going to help people with food. You want to help them with the podcast. You want to help them in different things, because you help people with food. They tap into a different ease. They're not in this ease. You help them with the mental health. They're moving into their wealth. So doing these things and moving to that frequency, that's going to help so many people, and that's going to create the community. And Source, the creator, the universe, saying you need a community, because you got some things that you need to speak about. You got some things that you need to teach about. But part of the inner child was scared from the things that she went through. But you're not going to go through those things. You need to speak your truth, because that's how you take back your full power. Does this resonate to you?
It does, because I remember you telling me, I was speaking to you about moving out of the country, and I don't know if you remember recommending Chef Aki Taylor.
Yes.
I have spoken with her. I just got a message from her today, and I'm going to move forward with that. But I think there's a fear because I'm not making money online right now. You know, I am a health coach and I haven't signed any clients. And so I just decided, you know what, put yourself out there, tell people you're a health coach. Like, I give so much free information away just with people on my job, and just, I'm naturally, if somebody tells me they're having an issue with their health, it naturally, I can't even help it. I'm like making recommendations on what, and I'm like, yo, you're giving a lot of free info away, you know? So, yeah, I was just concerned about that, because I definitely want to move there now. But the fear now is, what lane do I stay in? I want to build my podcast. How am I going to make money online? You know, all of these things have just kind of like, those are the things that I'm questioning, because I don't really see it clearly. But it resonates with me that I am a teacher, and I know I have a lot to share, and I know that I'm good in those areas.
Can you do one thing for me? Can you tell your Instagram name? Because there's people that wants to follow you, that needs to follow you, that's watching this, and that's going to watch this in the future. That's one thing I want you to do. Say your Instagram name.
It's _plant-based foodie, a plant-based foodie. And there's the green, the logo is green. But yeah, I go on Instagram and I don't have a lot of traction over there, but I do videos, and they're little short 5-minute videos just talking to people about, I may do a 4-minute video about gut health, or the best herb to use if you're not sleeping well, or I did a video recently telling people, like, why are you still depressed? It's time to get out of that narrative, mostly talking to the men and telling them to get rid of the macho energy and forget about what your ancestors, like the grandparents talk about how that's a white man's thing. And, like get rid of all of those outdated thought processes. So I do these kinds of things. And I don't have huge feedback, like not a lot of views, but I'm still doing it.
So this is what I want to give you, because it's for you, but it's for other people too that's here. But other people that's watching this in the future. You have to value yourself more. And what I mean by that, not to say you're not valuing yourself, but when I say value yourself more, is you should get paid to exist. You should get paid to exist. The things that you're giving to people, it can no longer be free.
And you're right. I don't
You
value
it
myself as much as I should. I don't. And I recognize that. And I said that when we talked. And I feel like the stem from of it is from, like I said, the video I did the other day of being bullied and ridiculed and told I was fat and, just all of these negative things.
Okay,
My dad,
that's what it
all
is. We need to shift this timeline. We need to shift this timeline. Okay, so this what happens to you, and this is what we're going to do, because we're going to shift you into a new timeline. You, when you talk about your story, you go back into the emotion. You go back into that timeline, and then you get down and you go back into that energy. You have to change how you speak about the story. You are no longer getting bullied. You did not get bullied. They was fighting you for you to know who you are, so you stand up in your truth. You were not getting bullied. They was getting you to fight for who you are, so you stand up in your truth. It's a different perspective. It's a different perspective.
mm,
You went through those things so you can help other people who was the underdog in their story, so they can start being the main character in their story. You're helping people to get into the main character. It's too many people that want to be the underdog in their story. And that's also you. We no longer need you to be the underdog of the story. You're helping people with food. What is the number one thing that is the hardest addiction? Food. You
yes.
should never have to worry about money. You have something that's always going to help people. But you gotta be in that in frequency. You should be having a thing that your inner child should be like, I have a solution with food. I can help so many people. Oh my God, I see all the abundance. I see the money. I see.
Okay.
You wanna be in that.
Okay.
Wanna be in that. You being in that frequency of seeing the power of the solutions that you have, that's going to open the door for the abundance, the views, the followers. Everything's going to come through, but you got to focus on that emotion of everything coming through. Should be focusing about how you working with Chef Enki, how you working with other people. You need to be create a vision board on on your phone that's on your live screen of you getting paid from online, so you can see it in your subconscious. You seeing that in your subconscious, that's when things are going to come into your conscious. But if you don't see the thing that you're trying to be, it's going to be hard for you to bring that into your conscious. So I want you
Okay.
to change your perspective of you being the main character. Change your perspective of the things and the narratives that happened to you as a kid. Change the perspective of how you're looking at your Instagram and the views. If you're helping one person, you're doing your job.
Hmm.
You helping one person, and then you want to create another person, then another person, then another person, then another person. That's what you want to do. That's how you want to move. That's what's going to open up the fullest, highest reality for you. That's going to bring the abundance, and that's when you're going to see a different level of joy, and then you're going to create a different relationship with yourself.
Okay.
Does this
Okay,
resonate
yeah,
to you?
it does. I've been doing the journaling that you told me to do, writing to my inner child, and like I'm in love with my inner child all over again. I found a meditation that forces me to see her and be there for her, and so I kind of look at my inner child now like my child. Like everywhere I go, we're there. I'm constantly talking to my inner child. I got you, baby girl. There's nothing to worry about. I'm seeing images of myself when I was a little girl. So this is what I have started doing since the reading that we had. And I love it. I love how it's making me feel.
So follow this feeling and be in your path least resistance.
Okay.
Last thing that I want to give you is give only attention to who you want to be, what you want. Anything else, it does not exist. It's an illusion. This is how you're going to really quantum jump into that reality. Everything else cannot exist. I never got bullied when I was a kid. I did not get bullied. No, I did not get bullied. They was helping me to fight for me. And now I'm fighting for me. Now I know how to own me.
Yeah, because one takeaway from that period of time is that I'm strong, I'm tough, I'm not like I'm sturdy, you know what I mean? I'm not sensitive, like I'm sure when it comes to those kinds of things, I'm not a pushover. These kinds of things. I remember my mom used to tell me back then, you have to have thick skin. And I didn't get it then, but I do now, you know, and I've encountered people that are like, girl, I could never go through some of the things that you've gone through. So yeah, that resonates.
And that's your lessons of bringing in mental resiliency so you can help other people to keep moving forward when they feel stuck. You're helping people to bring mental resiliency. That's what
Okay.
you're doing.
Yeah.
So trust in your knowledge, trust in yourself, and keep reparenting yourself. And
Yes.
everything gonna keep coming through.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Bye bye.
My friends, Akasha Tribe, this is a great quantum jump. We talked about a lot of things today. If you're a person that really trying to quantum jump, come back and watch this and take notes. Take notes. And I want you to follow what these people have said, what I have said, and create your blueprint of how you're going to quantum jump and keep quantum jumping your reality. And I want you to keep doing it. And if it doesn't work, stop doing it. But if it keep working, keep doing it. I promise you, you're gonna see. I want you guys to all to move in your highest reality. This is what we all need to bring in the heaven state here in this reality. I love you guys. I'll see you guys soon. This will be posted on my YouTube. People who are watching this from YouTube, people who are watching this after this live, I want you to tell me what came through for you. What happened for you? What revelation? What happened to your body? Because something that you say is going to help someone who's watching this in the future. Peace.